is here seated as the chairperson of the technical committee, and also here representing the Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology, and she will take care and take charge of proceedings from now going forward. So please, ushers, ensure that all delegates and all participants are well seated and ready. I can see here noise coming from behind. Please, if you're under the sound of my voice, let's be settled. Thank you. Please, let's settle down and let's reduce the noise to the barest minimum. After now, you will be listening to the voice of the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's proceed. So we're going straight to the presentation of the summary of the recommendations of the technical sessions. And at this point, to ushers, please get the microphones from the IT. Get the microphones from the IT ushers. There will be need for microphones to be passed around. Please kindly get the microphones from the IT units. Where are the ushers, please? Ushers, please get the microphones from the IT and be strategically positioned. And also, let's have the memos projected. All the memos projected, please. Let's have the memos projected as guide. So we will follow the Permanent Secretary's lead. Okay, I think we have them now. So ladies and gentlemen, the next voice you'll be listening to is that of the Permanent Secretary as we proceed. The PS now.
Thank you so much for still being here. What we are going to go through now is going to be the consideration and approval of all the memos that were taken at the technical section. So those which are for information will be noted. Those that are for information of the council will be noted, whilst those for action, you'll either approve or step down. Thank you. So, memorandum number 1, which was on methanol fuel policy implementation, which came from Department of Environmental and Science Technology. It's an information memorandum. No. Have you seen it? Council of Commissioners, are you on the page? Is it noted? Thank you. We'll go to page 2. Memorandum on the establishment of Global Clean Tech Innovation Program in Nigeria. Action and information noted, as well as, is it considered for approval? Is it approved? Someone who wants to make comment. Okay.
Thank you, PS. The prayer is not well understood. Look at 3.1, the establishment of GCIP unit in the ministry preparatory to the commencement of day in the second tranche of the program. Please, we cannot approve what is not well understood.
Thank you.
Correction should be effected.
Thank you. So it's step down in principle. Where is Director EST? Please come and make clarification so that we go ahead. See your sister.
The correction is the establishment of the Nigerian Clean Technology and Innovation Delivery Unit. They did not capture the correction well. The establishment of the Nigerian Clean Technology and Innovation Delivery Unit by the Environmental Sciences and Technology Department of the Ministry. That's a prayer. The second one. What's going on? Not this. It's not this. The second memo. Yes. Yes, that's the prayer. Then the second one is the establishment of clean tech innovation clusters in the C geopolitical zone and coordination of clean tech innovation and entrepreneurship system, ecosystem in all the states and FCT. They did not capture the corrections.
Can
I have the
Okay.
Someone. Council, please, are you okay now with the recommendation? Is it considered for approval? Thank you. Page 3. What? Yes? Who is here now? What is the problem? Where are these people now? Where is this person? Ushers.
Ushers, please get the microphones and stand strategically, please.
The second recommendation, which is supposed to be, the first one, which is supposed to be amended, it's not well amended, and we are now trying to pass it. So I don't know what are the amendments made in that recommendation. Let us get the correct amendment so that it will be approved or recommended, please.
Please, are you looking on? Memo 2. Memo 2. Memo 2. Memo 2 now. Okay, madam.
Can you bring up the recommendations for Memo 2?
Memo 2, please.
EST. EST. Go and get it corrected.
I'm waiting for now. I'm waiting.
The secretariat is there.
That's the secretariat.
Secretariat there.
What is wrong with this woman now? Madam, where are you running to? Where? Confusion. Hey, God have mercy. Let's go to number 3 so that we don't miss one.
Please, we'll go to number 3 whilst we are waiting for her for the correction. Thank you. Memorandum number 3 is for information. You can go through the prayer that the ministry embark on visit to 6 geopolitical zones of the nation on development of WBTCP. 2, that the processing of land document for WBTC sites at Gube Ward of Kuje Area Council, FCT, and Okrika Ward of Rivers State is ongoing, and that the procurement process for purchase of indigenous agro-allied machinery stroke equipment for selected cooperative groups in Kuje is in progress. Noted. Thank you. Memorandum number 4, page 4, is for information. Council is hereby prayed to note that the ministry is exploring other sources of funding for the program so that more Nigerians can benefit to achieve the overarching objective of the national development. Noted? Thank you. Page 5, memorandum number 5. Council is hereby invited. The type of memorandum is information. Council is hereby invited to note that a consultant has been engaged and is currently working to produce outline business case and full business case as stipulated by the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission for partnership between the ministry and Across Atlantic Development, UK, through public-private partnership to develop the park. 2, the doors of the ministries are open to stakeholders for collaboration to facilitate the development of the park and the establishment of other science parks across the country. Noted. Thank you. Memorandum number 6, page 6. Council is hereby invited to note, this is an information memorandum also. Council is hereby invited to note the successful development of Plaster of Paris, POP, production pilot plant by Raw Materials Research Development Commission, and the patent obtained for plant. Is it noted? Thank you. Memorandum number 7, page 7, is an information memorandum. The Council is hereby requested to note that the Raw Materials Research Development Commission has made significant achievements in the development of soup noodles. Noted? Thank you. Memorandum number 8, page 8, is an information memorandum. Prayers. Council is hereby requested to note that raw materials has made significant achievement in development of artemisinin as an active component of anti-malaria drugs. Noted. Thank you. Page 9, Council Memorandum 9 is also an information memorandum. Prayer. Council is hereby prayed to note that the novel research work on the development of an organic pain relief that is cheaper and with fewer side effects than conventional. This one too is not properly captioned. Please, Secretariat, work on it in collaboration with the Raw Material Research and Development Council. Thank you. Page 10, Memorandum number 10. Prayers. Council is hereby invited to note that NCER, National Center for Energy Research and Development, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, is involved in the design and fabrication of PVC modules and rechargeable lighting system for remote rural dwellers and open to all relevant stakeholders in the country and international agencies for collaboration. Noted. Thank you. Page 11 is also an information memorandum from the Energy Commission of Nigeria. Council is hereby invited to note that the National Center for Energy Research and Development, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, has made significant progress in improving the production of hot water for domestic use from solar energy and is open for research and adoption campaign partnerships with relevant stakeholders in the country and beyond. Noted. Thank you. Memorandum number 12 is also an information memorandum, and Council is also hereby requested to note that the National Center for Energy Research and Development, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, has successfully produced and bottled biogas in a cylinder akin to LPG from blends of household waste and animal dung. 2, is open to all relevant stakeholders in the country for collaboration. Noted. Thank you. Page 13. The source of the memorandum is from University of Nigeria, Nsukka. It is also an information memorandum. The Council is also invited to note that the National Center for Energy Research and Development, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, has successfully developed active solar dryers with auxiliary air heater and energy storage system for efficient drying and preservation of different agricultural products, and is open to all relevant stakeholders in the country for collaboration or dissemination and commercialization of solar dryers. Noted. Thank you. Page 14, please. This is also an information memorandum from the Energy Commission of Nigeria. Council is hereby invited to note that the National Center for Energy Research and Development is currently involved in fabrication of dye-sensitized solar cells, which involves the use of natural plant pigment harvested within our locality, and is also open to all relevant stakeholders in the country and international agencies for collaboration. Noted. Thank you. Page 15, please. This memorandum is also from the Energy Commission of Nigeria, and it is also an information memorandum. The Council is hereby invited to note that the National Center for Petroleum Research and Development, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, has all the expertise and skilled labor to conduct the research and development of big system. Is open to all relevant stakeholders within the country and international agencies for collaboration in finances and knowledge sharing. Noted. Thank you. Page 16, please. Memorandum number 16 is for information and action. And the memorandum is from the Energy Commission of Nigeria, National Center for Hydropower Research and Development, University of Ilorin. The Council is invited to note that the National Center for Hydropower Research and Development has conducted feasibility studies on some rivers and falls in Kwara, Kogi, Nasarawa, and Ondo states, and discovered that these water bodies have potentials of generating electricity for communities and farmers of these areas. Assess has carried out all environmental impact of hydropower operations of the power dams, of the major dams in Nigeria, has carried out assessment and modeling of impact of hydropower reservoir operations on ecological integrity of Kainji and Jeba Lake, has carried out assessment of corrosion of potential of reservoir inflow at Kainji and Jeba hydropower stations, has proposed a master's degree program in hydropower technology and management. The program will be housed in the Department of Water Resources and Environmental Engineering, University of Ilorin, and the program will commence as soon as the University Senate approves the curriculum, has secured patents for 5 of its research outputs, is developing a data bank on hydropower resources in Nigeria, is passionate about contributing its quota to the development of the nation's renewable energy sector by harnessing the enormous potential energy in our water bodies, including dams and wells, that were originally designed and built either for domestic water supply or for irrigation. Is also passionate on developing locally made and adaptable hydropower turbines for the SHP system for the purpose of harnessing the enormous hydropower potentials of the nation's water bodies and for the development of portable systems for domestic use. The Council is invited to approve the relevant agencies under the Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology should partner with the National Hydropower and Development to further boost the development of SHP in Nigeria through research and innovation. Noted. Is it noted? Is it approved? Considered for approval? Approved. Thank you.
I have read through this and I was wondering what is SHP systems. Please, if the person is here to highlight us, because ideally this is an abbreviation. If it was at first captured and then abbreviated in bracket, subsequently it can be used. But SHP here as it is, talk about SHP system, we don't know what it is, so that tomorrow when I go back to my state and they ask me, I'll know what to say. Please, let there be a light on it before we now go into approving it. Thank you.
It's small hydropower stations. Small hydropower. Okay? Are you going to operate it in Cross River? Sure. Yes, and even on Obudu Falls and Akpokim. Thank you. Memorandum number 17. Page 17, please. This is a memorandum for information and action. And it's also from the memorandum is also from the Energy Commission of Nigeria, National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation, University of Lagos. Prayer. The Council is hereby prayed to note and approve that energy efficiency be embedded as part of the criteria in procurement process of ministries, departments, and agencies, with companies' procurement processes to submitting certified energy audit report during bidding. That the National Center for Energy Efficiency and Conservation should coordinate joint research initiatives by relevant institutions that will lead to the development of next generation energy saving technologies that will advance national energy efficiency. That effective interministerial workshops and collaboration with the National Office of Technology Adaptation Promotion, ensuring knowledge sharing, capacity building, and practical transfer of energy efficient innovations to industries. Is it noted? Considered for approval? Thank you. Please, we'll go to page 18. This memorandum is for action and is from the Energy Commission of Nigeria. Council is hereby prayed to approve the following. That 1, bioethanol and biodiesel production initiative from non-edible plants and agricultural waste supporting Nigerians' renewable energy goals. 2, establish a framework to monitor and evaluate the project's sustainability and scalability nationwide. The funding for research, development, and pilot production, including equipment procurement and personnel training. Authorize implementation, infrastructure development, and public training programs to support research, dissemination of biofuel technologies, and collaborations between the NCEE, government, private sector, and research institution for the approval. Approve. Council, approved. Council, please have you considered it for approval? Thank you. Page 20. The source of memorandum is Energy Commission of Nigeria. It's an action memorandum. Council is hereby prayed to approve the following: compact modular biogas for the National Center for Energy and Environment. This is from University of Benin, Benin City. To address energy access and waste management challenges in Nigeria, especially in the rural and agricultural areas, allocation as financial resources and logistical support for research, development, and deployment of biogas system covering feasibility studies and capacity building programs. Authorize strategic partnership amongst NCEE, state government, private sectors, and communities for effective renewable energy project implementation. Training programs for local stakeholders in operating and maintaining biogas system and ensuring long-term sustainability. Monitoring and evaluation framework to assess the biogas system performance, guiding improvement and aligning with Nigerian sustainability goals. Approved. Council. Approved. Eh?
The grammar plenty. No, I say we are digesting it. Don't worry. We are looking at it.
They gave them 6 months. Please, are you still my brothers and sisters? I'm not hearing your voice. Should she bring you tea? Or bitter cola? Or cola nut? More energy, please. Thank you. Page 21. This memorandum is from the National Biotechnology Research and Development Agency, NASRDA, Abuja. It's an information memorandum. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to note the project has added new sizes to the patent modular biodigester prototype. Available sizes in the series are now 250 liters, 350 liters, 500 liters, 1,000 liters, 1,500 liters to cater for various consumer needs. The AD process, what's AD again before they start asking? AD process before they start asking. Where is it? No, expert.
NASRDA.
Thank you. Tell them to write it properly. this one, Ado Domino. Or what?
The anuberic digestion.
The-
Anuberic.
They should write it in
In
food.
food.
We step it down. They should write it in food. That is, please, we'll step down this. Let them correct it. Yes, they will correct it. We are stepping it down. Page 21. Huh?
I don't know whether we have gone through page 20.
Yes, we have. University of Benin.
Eh?
Yes.
Omitted 19? Okay.
They should correct it there.
No, she didn't omit 19. 19 is noted already. It's 20 that she omitted.
I did not. University of Benin, I called it. That is from University of Benin.
Okay.
I did not. I remember saying this is from University of Benin.
Okay.
I want to be too sentimental to say 5,000. Yes, they are proofing, but them they are becoming ladosha. They are neither one nor hot. And I have to come and give them tea. They warm them up. Yes. Give them.
Okay, the acting chairperson, I just want to observe that maybe going forward, or when next the council is meeting, it's better to identify few critical memos that requires council information and approval for us to approve. Because in a situation where you are approving about 100 memos that you know for sure, even from here, that you cannot be able to implement, there is a problem. And secondly, you see, we exhausted a lot of our energy in the morning, the ceremonial part of the meeting. And now people are practically tired when the main business of council is taking place. Maybe next time we be shifting the part of the program maybe to afternoon session. We meet in the morning and do the major exercise. So thank you, ma.
Thank you so much. You know I'm from Taraba also. Are you aware? I'm from Taraba. This meeting ought to have been a 5-day, 1 week, Monday to Friday. But due to paucity of funds, we all know that we don't have money, so we had to push everything together. And whether it is 109 memo, we will consider it. Our population is over 200 million. There is no space in West Africa that will accommodate us. Even if we go to Central Africa or North Africa, East Africa or South Africa, we have to sit down and work. Please, just bear with us. Please, I know you come from far east as a wise man. It's far east, northeast. Is it Sokoto? Okay, he's my in-law now. So you are from the west. Thank you, you are my in-law. Please, we have to sit down and look at this memorandum. No matter how plenty they are, it behoves on us as a new cream of Nigerians to push Nigeria forward to look at all the memoranda that were submitted. A lot were even stepped down because people didn't present them. They were more than this. Your permanent secretaries or directors who represented, they can testify to that. Welcome, my in-law, Sanu. Sanu Dezuaba, welcome. So we've stepped down 21 for now, for my sister, from biotechnology to fine-tune it, because I don't wish my brothers and sisters to ask me whether AD is for Ado Domino or thank you. So we are at page 22. This is from National Biotechnology Research and Development Agency. It's also for information. The council is hereby, it's an information memorandum. The council is hereby prayed to note that pilot plans for production of patent biofertilizer, seeking partnership stroke collaboration with stakeholders as local and state government, universities, and research institutions for training. Everybody know what DNA stands for. Barcoding and microbial culture collection database. Sensitization of ecosan technologies to the local and state government, and where applicable, retrofitting of the existing facilities in some local communities, embarking on well-focused research and development for the development of indigenous environmental biomarkers for contingency, environmental emergency response, and the strategic importance of the NBBM program to safe and responsible conduct of the agency and Nigeria at large. That risk assessment should be conducted before embarking on research involving biological agents in NASRDA, continually provide adequate funding to the agency for this project to deliver on all the objectives. Noted? Thank you. Page 23, please. This memorandum is also from the National Biotechnology and is for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note stroke approve the strategic importance of the project to tomato vis-a-vis tomato industry vis-a-vis employment generation, reduction of foreign exchange capital flight, and capacity development in applying modern cutting-edge biotechnology. Approve the collaboration of NASRDA, the ministry, the NIHOT, UC, Davis. Please, this one also will be stepped down. You need to put all the abbreviations if they were not captured earlier. In place. So we'll go to page 23. This is also from the Biotechnology Research and Development Agency. It is for information and action also. I'm sorry. Council is hereby prayed to note and approve the strategic importance of the project to advance biotechnology capacity development in applying modern cutting-edge biotechnology, necessary collaboration with Nigeria Information Technology Development, NITDA, Nigerian Galaxy backbone and other identified relevant technical partners for the project. Noted? Is it noted? Is it noted? Is it considered for approval? Approved. Thank you. It's my in-law. My in-law. My in-law. Thank you. Page 25 is also from National Biotechnology Research and Development Agency. It's also memorandum for both information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note the strategic importance of the project, especially in sorghum industry, food, breweries, food security program, employment generation, reduction of foreign exchange, capital flights, and capacity development in cutting-edge technology. Approve that. Did they capture it? If they didn't capture it, we have to step it down. Madam, you didn't capture all this, your abbreviation, so you do that. We'll step it down. I hope you are picking the one step down, 25. Huh? She didn't capture. Have you picked the... I mean the pages, because we go back to them. Page 20. Page 26, please. This is for information from National Biotechnology Research and Development Agency. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to note the strategic importance of the project to stem the tide in species loss, aid in conservation, and improve the well-being of inhabitants of locations through economic value of these trees. And is it noted? Noted. Thank you. Page 27, please. From National Biotechnology Research and Development Agencies. This is for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note and approved the importance of the project to the commercial farmers of fish, job creation, capacity development for youth and women. Approve the collaboration between the agency and the ministry, as well as the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, and other identified technical partners on the project. Is it noted? Is it considered for approval? Approved. Thank you. We move to page 28. This memorandum is also from the National Biotechnology Research and Development Agency. It is for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note and approve the collaboration of the Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, in partnership with food processing industries such as Nestle and Cadbury to enhance public-private partnership program for sustainable development of the project/technology. Is it noted? Considered for approval? Approved. Thank you. Page 29. This memorandum is from the Nigerian Institute of Science Laboratory Technology, Ibadan. It is for information. Council is hereby pledged to note that the Nigerian Institute of Science Laboratory Technology has made significant progress in upgrading and redesigning its multipurpose science laboratory to level 2. The laboratory now features modern equipment that offers a wide range of services to both private, public, science laboratory stakeholders. These services are critical for advancing scientific research and development across various sectors. The upgraded multipurpose service laboratory is also positioned to support modern training programs. These programs aim to enhance the skills and capacities of laboratory equipment holders, technologists, and scientists, ensuring that they can perform their duties efficiently and effectively using state-of-the-art technology. The facility encourages collaboration with various stakeholders, opening up opportunities for joint research, innovation, and knowledge sharing within the scientific community of the multipurpose science laboratory facility, which is presently collaborating with the Babcock University, Ilé-Ìṣàn, Remo, Ogun State, and Oyo State Ministry of Health for food and water testing in the state. Noted. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, although it's an information memo, but then there's need for clarity. The title is not well captured here. Go to the title and look at it. Memorandum on the upgraded East Level 2. East Level 2 multipurpose science. Please, I feel that there's something wrong with the title. It should be properly captured. Thank you.
I think it's a simple matter of just removing it, and it's fine.
Yes, memorandum on the upgraded level 2 multipurpose. Just delete it. Thank you for your observation. Eagle eye, my brother. Memorandum number 30, page 30, please. It's an information memorandum. And it's from the Nigerian Institute of Science Laboratory Technology, Ibadan. Information. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to note that the Nigerian Institute of Science Laboratory Technology has officially commenced mandatory professional examination for science laboratory technologies professionals. That this professional examination was conducted in October 2023 across 5 centers, 9 centers in May 2024, and has expanded to 21 centers in October 2024. That the graduates of the program are inducted into profession upon successful completion of the mandatory professional examination and are licensed to practice in various fields of laboratory technology. That the license from the school or institute is a prerequisite for mobilization of SLT students for National Youth Service Program for them to be deployed to places where they can practice. Noted. Thank you.
Sorry for bringing you back. Still on page 30 on the title. The last words here are supposed to be laboratory technology, not laboratory technologist.
Thank you.
It's better put memorandum on the mandatory professional examination in science laboratory technology.
Thank you. Secretariat.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. For prayer number 1, ma'am, we have tautology there. We have that the Nigerian Institute of Laboratory Science Laboratory Technology (NILST) has officially commenced the mandatory professional examination for science laboratory technologies. There is no need for professionals again. You already qualify them as technologies. So putting professionals there is tautology. It's either you put them as SLT professionals or technologists.
Thank you, academia. Ministry. Are you taking notes? We'll look for money, funding to send you back to school to speak English well. Thank you, academia. Noted. Thank you. Page 31. This memorandum is for information and is from the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to note that various areas of research and development. This one is stepped down before. Well, she went out. She stepped down. No, that's not this working. Okay.
That memo is just to note, to cancel, just to note the various R&D activities that we are working on.
Okay.
That's all, just
Okay. Thank you. They've corrected me from Oshodi. That from A to R, Council is invited to note all the areas of research and development that they are working on. Noted? Thank you. Page 32 from Oshodi. Prayers. Council is hereby is an information memorandum. Council is hereby prayed to note that the Southwest Zonal Office, Akure, Ondo State, was commissioned on 14th February 2024. The Southeast Zonal Office, Enugu, was commissioned on 20th February 2024. The Northeast Zonal Office, Yola, Adamawa, commissioned on 3rd February 2024. And the North Central Zonal Office, Langtan, commissioned on the 16th May 2024. This is for noting. Noted. Thank you.
Just an editorial error too. The spelling of the commissioning in the title is wrong. It should be well corrected. And this is just to make a special appeal to every submission being made that we should thoroughly and carefully read through before making such submissions. We shouldn't be wasting our time correcting grammatical error at this meeting. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Well, you've been here with us since on Monday, and you have seen the work that we have put into this. Please also try to accept that we are human. Thank you. No, when they were commissioned, it's last year. They were commissioned last year. Thank you for your observations. This memorandum is also from Oshodi, and it is for action. Council is hereby requested to consider and approve, or pray to approve, that in view of quantum of funds required for acquisition of conversion kits for the compressed natural gas, FIRO should double seek. Please, you'll delete one. Secretariat should seek and know to seek funding of this project under presidential initiative on compressed natural gas, so as to become a key partner in government's effort at achieving cleaner alternative to premium medium spirit diesel fuel for transportation. Approved. Motor spirit, premium motor spirit. Approved. Thank you. Page 34, please. This memorandum is from the Sheda Science and Technology Complex, SHESCO, and is action. Council is hereby prayed to approve that SHESCO should initiate the process of offering postgraduate programs with National University Commission. Approve.
Step down.
Yeah, it was not step down. If you recall, this is one of the major mandates of SESCO to organize structured training. We're not doing this to issue the certificate, award the certificate ourselves. No, we are collaborating with institutions. We are collaborating with institutions who now will kind of a split program. Part of the lectures will be done in the university and then in SHESCO, and this will allow and give us the room to participate fully in the supervision of the students. Because in most cases, the students will do the research work in SHESCO, but the supervisor is not there. So in this case, there is that collaboration. It's not that SHESCO will be offering or will be issuing certificates. No. We are going to work with universities. And we are already in collaboration with universities.
Okay, but the memo says seek approval from the NUC, and I think I spoke about this on Monday. SHESCO cannot get approval from the NUC. It's the university that will get the approval from the NUC. SHESCO can only collaborate with the university once that approval has been gotten. So there's an MOU with the university, then the university seeks for the approval. NUC will never give SHESCO an approval without the university writing to NUC themselves. That's the challenge here. So it should be modified, just to be modified.
It has to be stepped down because you didn't mention the institution you are going to partner with. You are just giving us information that doesn't have direction at all. You should have tell us the institution, which of the university are you collaborating with?
Please, you can read the memo. It's very clear. It's stated there.
Ma'am,
no,
in my
it's not mentioned.
In my humble opinion, ma'am,
it's not mentioned.
This memo is not meant for this gathering, ma'am.
Yes, it's not meant for
because if you are to sign an MOU with any university to help train, anchor this program, it is for the Senate of that university to consider, not this council. And it is the university that will get approval from AUC using the postgraduate school of that institution to warehouse this particular program. It's not for us. Sir, this program is beyond the approval or consideration of this body, sir. It's strictly an AUC affair, university and AUC. But what you can do is to inform us that you signed a memorandum of understanding for this program to be run with social university. Simple. Not for us to consider and approve. It's beyond this gathering, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, madam.
Hello.
Okay, instead of stepping it down, let this be noted.
Okay, let me also add my voice. I also agree with what the other speakers have said. So I think if SHESCO have to do something on this, I think it should be more of collaboration. The other things will have to be done in the university because the university is the one that is saddled with the responsibility of running this program. So SHESCO should not be running this program, but rather if you have a program that can enhance them getting the postgraduate training in the university, then there should be a provision for that, but not for this one to be approved.
So, just to add, simply as earlier observed by previous speakers, that you can collaborate with a particular university to mount some postgraduate programs suitable. Therefore, there is no need for us to rush. Go back, put your house together, give us appropriate information on the university you are collaborating or universities. Then you come back for the next council and seek for approval. So you don't need to rush and approve it.
Thank you so much. Okay. Hello? Hello, ma'am. Yeah. Considering the title of the memo itself, I think I want to be in line with other speakers. Memorandum on designation of complex as a postgraduate institution. That was already nullify that memo for consideration as far as the matter is concerned.
However, can we, Prof, can you explain to us whether you have a first degree already that you are looking for graduate institution? Postgraduate is for higher.
Shader Science and Technology Complex is not a university. But one of our mandates is this structured training. A structured training. And like I said, we are not going to award any certificate. Rather, we are going to collaborate with some of these universities you've mentioned in mounting certain programs. So that's what I'm saying now, that probably instead of seeking for approval, we want the council to note that we are trying to run these programs based on our mandate.
Prof, sir, Prof,
we can amend that to reflect what I said.
Then step it down, go and make the amendment appropriately and bring it back in the next council. It will be considered or not.
Yes.
That is it. Even by mentioning more than one university, so it's an error. You mean you are going to, the various universities will coordinate different course units, or how? We have about 3 universities being mentioned here. Which one are you partnering with to give you the correct direction?
No. Right now, we are partnering with more than even 2 universities. Listen, what they do is that they send their students, their MSc students, PhD students, to our institution. And I believe, I don't want to mention them, there are some people who are in this hall who either did their PhD program in Shared Science and Technology program complex, or are doing it right now.
Which of the university?
In collaboration with universities.
Which of the university?
National State University is one of them.
Hello, sir.
IDB University Lapa is one of them.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Let it be stepped down and then correct it.
The best thing is to step it down, reorientate, or you recast for the next submission. You can only affiliate your institution or institute with a particular university. Then the university will be the custodian of any program that is being offered there. You can only render a helping hand by allowing the students to use your facilities, the environment conducive to carry out such a research. So we don't have, this body doesn't have the power to approve anything. You can only offer it as an information to this body.
Okay, in addition,
that's what I've said. We can now move it for information. And that's all.
Okay, yeah, but before the information, I think in addition to what he has said, from the explanation he has given us, that means that the caption should be changed. It shouldn't be a postgraduate institution. Then we should look at a nomenclature that is sweeter, that can fit what you have explained, so that it won't be a postgraduate institution. Because by putting postgraduate institution, that means at the end of the day, you are giving them a form of postgraduate training. But based on your explanation, it is not. So I think you need to work on the nomenclature. Then maybe by the next council, we'll look at it. Thank you.
Please, let me let my voice to you. Please.
Yes, madam.
Excuse me.
Just to add, I think, Prof, you don't need to be stubborn to council. Council is not comfortable with this memo. Several people commented that they are not comfortable because even from the heading, you say on designation of the complex as a postgraduate institution. So it contradicts what you are now trying to say. So why must you insist that council must not? This memo is wrongly presented. Go back and do the right thing and bring it to the next council.
Please, as a way of guiding you, sir, Shesko, I am talking from this angle. Yeah. One, I am talking from the angle as a university lecturer, from the academia, where I come from. Sir, you don't have the mandate to operate as a university. So many universities have short courses where they send their students to go and acquire designated and professional knowledge and experience and come back and be awarded. The best you can do is to build your capacity and be proficient in what Shesko is known for. If, for example, Benue State University have seen you fit, that you have the laboratory, you have the technical know-how, that they can partner with you and send their students for a training, they will so do by partnering with you. That does not connote that you have what it takes to run an undergraduate or a postgraduate program. Yours is just technical. It goes beyond the practical experience. There's a curriculum to write. What curriculum do you have in SHESCO that qualifies you to run a postgraduate program? You don't have it. When you were you employed as an academic staff? You were not. You are a staff under the Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology. That is all we know. So, I will not be here to pamper you and tell you go back and work on this memo. The content, there's what we call economy of scale. Comparative advantage. Go back and build more on your technical skill. Those who need it, it is still to serve humanity. It's still to serve the science and also to improve and enhance science and technology education. Those who know your word will come and partner with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Please, I would like you to be mindful of some words you use. Most of us were employed as academic staff.
Not of the university.
As academic staff. And as a matter of fact, I've been involved in establishing not less than 3-4 universities in Nigeria. And I've been involved in postgraduate school formations. So when you say we don't have that knowledge, I hope we are going beyond what is expected of you. However, like I said, it's based on our mandate. And since the council is saying that, fine, this is not a university, we have our neighbor mathematical center. Mathematical center, they offer degrees. It's mathematical center, it's beside us. But they work with the universities. So the very simple thing is just what I said. Yes, we can agree, step it down, but ask for, just for the council to note that we are interested, we are doing this already, just to note.
Thank you so much.
Mommy.
It's okay. I don't need it again. I just wanted the council to warm up a little. Not to be like, it's okay, it's okay.
Let's move a motion.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. The National Mathematical Center, which is under the supervision of Federal Ministry of Education, is doing a similar thing. So why wouldn't we also in the Federal Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology think of upgrading ourselves? For now, we'll note it. It will go down for more information, research, development, innovation, and to commercialize our institutions, also to be upgraded to award degrees. So thank you so much, this council. We too, we should be moving forward. Thank you. It's noted. And then we'll work it again for the 23rd edition, where we'll bring in more research, information, development, and innovation for us also to move forward. We can't be going backward. Thank you. Huh? For which one? For now? Yes, for today. For today. For 22nd is for information. Thank you. Information. And then we'll work on the heading also, because we first have to award for first degree before we go to graduate. Thank you. Page 35. This memorandum is also from SHESCO, and it is on synthesis of aluminum oxide from kaolin. It is for information. Council is hereby invited to note that kaolin clay has abundant aluminium which can serve as source for tailored synthesis of absorbent. We have correction, the Secretariat, absorbent, not adsorbent. Catalyst, AD, adsorbent, okay. Catalyst, comma, catalyst support and refractory aluminium oxide corundum. These properties are particularly attractive in absorption studies, catalysis, and high temperature processes that require heat-resistant materials. The research effort is to synthesize pure aluminium oxide for separation and purification of diverse products, synthesis or production of alternative fuel, and synthesis of pure silicon and silicone oil from quartz minerals. Noted, page 36, please, from Shedder Science Technology Complex, Abuja. The memorandum is for information. Council is hereby invited to note that kaolin is among the most abundant clay mineral resources in Nigeria, which is attractive to pharmaceutical, painting, and other industrial sectors for numerous applications. The kaolin is currently sourced as alternative to aluminium for production of aluminium sulfate used for water treatment. And there is correction there, Secretary. Number 3, Roman figure 3. And the research effort is to synthesize pure aluminium sulfate to aid water purification. After correction, can we adopt it for noting? Thank you. Page 37. This is also from Shedder, and it's also an information memorandum. Council is hereby invited to note that aluminium sulfate octadecahydrate, amongst these their formulas, 95% have been produced from waste aluminium cans. This involves the conversion of waste aluminium cans to a useful chemical, which has numerous industrial uses. 2. Aluminium sulfate octadecahydrate finds its use in water treatment, paper making, ceramic production, textile industry, cosmetic, pharmaceutical, amongst others. The production of aluminium sulfate octadecahydrate for industrial application is ongoing. Noted? Thank you. We'll go to page 38. This is all from Shedder Science and Technology. It is for information. Council is hereby invited to note that development of these base industries necessary for energy storage and electronics circuit will enable Nigeria to exit third world nation nomenclature and reduce our import dependence on energy storage. The battery industry includes not only development of facilities for producing on a large scale various grades of batteries for automobiles, backup power supplies for homes, industries and handheld electronic devices, but also production of passive components such as resistors, capacitors, inductors, switches, keypad. 3. The development of electronics through batteries industry remain the bedrock of technological development, and large market is available within the country to absorb its product. 4. It will be of great benefit should the ministry act as a catalyst to initiate this development by getting the federal government to fund the development of this base industry. Noted. Thank you. Page 39. This memorandum is also from Sheda Science Technology Complex, Abuja, and it is a memorandum for action. Council is hereby prayed to approve that the proposed project and potential collaboration with University of Abuja Teaching Hospital and Worcester Polytechnic Institute, United States of America, SHESCO external sourcing of funds to fast-track the implementation of first stage of the project. Approve. They've gone back. Approve. Thank you. Page 40, please. This memorandum is from the Technology Incubation Program in Nigeria, and this is from the National Board for Technology Incubation. It is for information. Council is hereby requested to note that presently over 3,000 products from the technology incubation entrepreneurs are being sold in the market with numerous dealership. That the TIP has initiated various skills acquisitions to empower and create jobs for youth and women across the 6 geopolitical zones of the Federation. This has created over 10,000 jobs and economic growth in the country. Given the standard quality laboratories, tooling and welding workshops under the program, many fabrication entrepreneurs across the 36 TICs have invented, innovated, and produced so many agro-allied and industrial processing machines which have improved abundant food products while enabling churning out of many indigenously needed and exportable products. Noted. Thank you. We move to page 41, please. This memorandum is also from the National Board for Technology Incubation. It is a memorandum for action. Council is hereby invited to approve that, we'll correct that to approval, the establishing of technology incubation parks in 6 geopolitical zones. 1, to provide a relocation hub for graduates of incubation program. 2, foster innovation, entrepreneurship, and job creation. 3, provide access to shared facilities, resources, and expertise. 4, attract foreign investment and boost industrial growth in the nation. 5, that Bayelsa and Zamfara state governors have indicated willingness to provide land for the parks. Approve? Approve? Thank you. Please, we will move to page 42. This memorandum is from the National Board for Technology Incubation. It's also for action. is hereby requested to approve the establishment of Catch Them Young Technology Incubation in Schools. Technical Committee decision. Council, it's just one approval. Council is hereby requested to approve the establishment of Catch Them Young Technology Incubation in Schools. Approved? Thank you. Page 43, please. This memorandum is from the Nigerian Institute of Leather Technology, Research and Development. This was not captured properly. Please, I don't know, researcher. It's on information. So, Council, please, can you consider it for notation? Thank you. This was the memorandum that you... Please, can we go to page 44? Memorandum number 44. This is also from the Nigerian Institute of Leather and Science Technology. It's also an information memorandum. Council is prayed to note that staff development, no, we won't capture this. Please, we will step this one down. Please, 44, put it, step down, please. All of them will be stepped down. Please. Please, memorandum number 44, 45, and 46 will be stepped down. They will be represented at the 23rd edition. Please, thank you. We'll go to page 47. This memorandum was presented by the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, Abia State, and it is a memorandum for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note / approve that all state / local governments key into the research, develop, innovation, commercialize cycle for greater posterity, that the Nigerian Natural Medicine Development Agency should afford states their services in research and development, such as herbal medicine, that the ministry should mandatorily include states in their RDIC cycle. Is it noted? Is it approved? Approved. Thank you. Page 48, memorandum number 48. This is from Taraba State Ministry of Science and Technology. And this memorandum is for information and action. Council is hereby requested to note and approve the usefulness and industrial application of bitter melon as highlighted above. The bitter lemon be recommended for use in industrial sector to promote a sustainable and innovative, healthier future for all. That this versatile plant should be grown in our environment. Is it noted? Is it approved? Thank you. Memorandum number 49 from page 49. This is also from Taraba State Ministry of Science and Technology, Jalingo. It is also a memorandum for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note and approve that the encouragement of research and development activities on renewable energy equipment by the federal government, states, and individuals will help the promotion of small hydro turbines, solar PV, wind turbines using local materials, making it readily available and cheap in Nigerian market. Federal and state governments should implement supportive policies that incentivize investment in renewable energy and facilitate grid integration. There should be more public-private partnership in the production and implementation of renewable energy projects. State and local governments should invest in efficient, clean energy infrastructure and promotion of public awareness by stakeholders on adoption of renewable energy. Is it noted? Is it approved? Thank you. We may move to page 50, please. This memorandum is also from the Taraba State Ministry of Science and Technology, and it is for information. Council is hereby requested to note that the research, development, innovation, and improved commercialization initiative as a strategic framework designed to drive economic growth and prosperity. The need to grant support and resources for successful implementation of RDIIC initiative. Is it noted? Thank you. We move to page 51, please. This memorandum is from Ogun State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology. It is a memorandum for action. Council is hereby prayed to approve that federal and state government, the federal and subnational, should invest heavily in science, technology, education through the teaching of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects in advancement towards actualization of Nigeria Agenda 2050. Ensure that teachers are introduced to IC3 and Microsoft certified education. Approved? Thank you. We move to page 52, please. And this is from Zamfara State Ministry of Agriculture and Natural Resources. It is a memorandum for action. Prayers. Council is invited to consider and approve the establishment of pilot drip irrigation in each northern state with aim of reducing the impact of climate change and increase food security. The states and local governments should give 50% subsidy to the farmers at initial stage for construction and installation of borehole and drip lines in the farm, and to direct all institutions from primary to tertiary to put drip irrigation technique in their school curriculum so that our youth will come up with skills right from childhood. Is it approved? Thank you. We move. Sorry, I'm so sorry for the break in transmission, please.
Okay, we shouldn't do it now. Should we do it later? Okay. Unlock.
Page 52, they consider and approve 1, 2, but the third one, to the best of my knowledge, no institution has the right to begin to enshrine anything into the curriculum. It's done through a particular body, the NASRDA, especially for schools. So I think we can approve 1 and 2, and then, because the body of the memo is as if it's talking about farmers. No problem, go and teach them. But when you want to enshrine something into the curriculum, it doesn't belong to states. It belongs to a body, NASRDA. So we can remove 3 and 2 we go. So these people should work with NASRDA to see the necessity and enshrine it. Otherwise, everybody will just be putting things into the curriculum. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This program is already in the curriculum. Why? Because garden or drip irrigation is already been teaching in secondary school and tertiary education. This Ministry of Agri is not saying that it should be currently put in curriculum. It's already in curriculum, but we want these things to be put in practice in schools. It's there already, but we want to reintroduce it. That is it. We want to practicalize it. You know, these days in schools we normally have, especially in secondary schools, not all schools goes on practical aspect. It's only theoretical aspect. So what I'm saying here is that this practice should be put in practice in both tertiary and secondary school.
That the state and local government should give 50% subsidy to the farmers as the initial stage for construction and installation of borehole and drip line. So does that mean that all the farmers in Zamfara state will be constructing a borehole?
Only the areas that are needed areas that haven't any boreholes with them. Those are the areas that we're talking about. That the government should give them 50% in the construction of this borehole. We are not saying all the farmers, but needed areas. Thank you.
Please, thank you.
Yeah, because I'm actually worried. Now, so imagine now we have 500,000 farmers, and they all want boreholes. Is it not to think of a better water alternative, probably maybe getting a dam that can supply it the farmers? That each farmer now will now go and be digging boreholes and the rest. Yeah, because I want to share an experience. We went to Kigali for a learning visit. They also have their farms and the rest. But you find out here,
boreholes that are usually dug in the Padama and other areas where irrigation is taking place is not full-fledged borehole that you expect. And they said boreholes and these drip lines. It means where drip lines are needed, they will be constructed, and where boreholes or shadow boreholes are needed, they will be dug. So I think there is no problem with this.
Thank you. Please, can I talk? I'm here. Okay, please, I think the old dripping irrigation borehole is an old system, and the cost implication might be very, very high. So I think we now have a new technology. Like we are talking of putting the children on to learn this thing. Basically, what we need to do, we can look at the solar-powered techniques method. That one will be much cheaper, so that people will not be looking at getting fuel to power the borehole. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This drip technology is one of the first
innovation I read more than 20, 30, that's 3 decades ago. And we are still facing food shortage in Nigeria. We are talking about erecting or installing solar panels. How many of us today have enough skilled workers to install solar panels in Nigeria? There is also another startup that I learned about more than 30 years ago, innovation, which you can just put a bottle of water under the sun and one thing or the other, and we will have good potable water. We are not yet there. So we recommend, after we have edited and corrected this memorandum, we need to teach our children these sciences, no matter how old or obsolete they are. They should be able to understand these things so that if they go for entrances and they see these questions, they should be able to answer. So thank you. We recommend it for approval to the states. The subnational, please assist us so that science, technology, and innovation will be well incorporated in our school curriculum and system. Thank you. This memorandum is from the Ministry of Science and this is page 53. This memorandum is from page 53, memorandum number 53, which is also from the Ministry of Science, Technology, Guso, Zamfara. It is for information. The prayer is that we note that Zamfara State attempts to look for additional local source of oil seeds to improve and increase raw material base of their oil mill as a welcome development. Noted. Thank you.
Something is missing here. Right from the memorandum, supposed to be production and the processing of calabash seed oil. Seed is missing there, ma'am.
Thank you. Secretariat, please take note.
Yes, seed is missing.
Thank you.
Approved.
Page 54.
Approved.
Memorandum number 54 from Ministry of Science and Technology, Zamfara. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Please, apologies for taking you back. On the calabash oil, I want to suggest that it should be calabash seed oil, just for clarity, for better clarity, instead of just calabash oil. Calabash seed oil, I think it should be better.
It has been corrected. So we ask the Secretariat to take note. Thank you. Page 54, memorandum number 54 from Ministry of Science and Technology, Guzo, Zamfara. It's a memorandum for information. Prayer. Council is invited to note the impact of copper in the society, such as one of the first metals to be extracted and used by humans, and it has made vital contribution to sustaining and improving society since the dawn of civilization. It was first used in coins and ornaments. The discovery of copper alloyed within produced bronze marked the beginning of the Bronze Age. Copper is easily stretched, molded, and shaped. It is resistant to corrosion and conducts heat and electricity efficiently. It is a material of choice for a variety of domestic, industrial, and high technology application. Noted. Thank you. We move to page 55, please. It's also from Ministry of Science, Technology, Guzo, Zamfara. It is for information. Prayer. Council is invited to note that Kilishi technology will be recognized by producing in modern way, improve its process quality, and enable manufacturing to innovate. This technology is an opportunity to enhance manufacturing industry and the research and development sector. All research institutes, especially universities, to focus in identifying local products and processes that can be modernized, indigenized, local industry to produce machineries, with support of raw materials to encourage meat producing manufacturers to incorporate some of the council's work into their works to identify local products and producers that can work together to develop modern technology. We will amend this, but is it noted? Noted. Secretariat, please, you will edit the notations again. Page 56. This is also from Zamfara State, and it is for action. Council is invited to consider and approve, provide the necessary support for establishment of laboratory. This will be edited properly again, is geological laboratory in Zamfara. Well, however, is it considered for approval? Thank you. Page 57. This is from Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, Lafia, Nasarawa State. It is for information. Council is hereby prayed to note the establishment of Nigerian Institute of Leather Science Technology Center at Doma, and that funds were approved for procurement of equipment by His Excellency. Council is to note also the establishment of Nile Center in Doma and will assist states to drastically reduce consumption of animal skin. Council that Nile Center in Doma will serve as center for job opportunity, promote research and development, and the graduates are available at center to provide training for youth to acquire skills to become self-reliant and employer of labor. There will be some editing in this. However, is it noted? Thank you. Page 58. This is also from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation, Lafia. Prayers. Council, this is an action memorandum from Nasarawa State. Prayers. Council is prayed to approve that Nasarawa State Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation should collaborate with the National Research Institute of Chemical Technology to encourage recycling and conversion of non-biodegradable waste material for effective use. the establishment of non-biodegradable waste materials collection and recycling plants in collaboration with the institution for training personnel on basic requisite management system for livestock feeds and sensitization campaign on environmental sanitation. Is it noted? Is it noted? And is also approved. I wish to indulge the council that we should try to make this to go to all the subnational, to all the states, not just Nasarawa, because waste in our communities is becoming very worrisome. Thank you. This is from the Office of Honorable Commissioner, Plateau State, Ministry of Science and Technology. It is a memorandum for action and information. Council is therefore invited to intervene through Presidential Executive Order 005 to finance innovation talent hunt project, prioritizing, identifying, nurturing, and retaining top talent in critical science technology areas. Is it noted? Is it approved? These two should go to all the subnational and residual tiers of government for the benefit of our children.
Excuse me, ma'am. Number 4 on the memo, technical committee recommendation. The memorandum was stepped down by the technical committee.
Yeah, why did they?
Yes, due to the fact that the ministry is championing a similar project of talent hunt. So I think it's a step down.
So why did they?
Everybody's business, not just the science campaign. So they can be allowed.
This talent hunt of program is done by most states, including FCT. So we don't need a presidential order. It boosts the young one's ability to begin academically and to begin to think, innovatively. So I know it's a good one. Identify and develop talent, ensures and all that. So what we should rather say is that states that are not on it should please commence immediately, not with this kind of a thing we have. So states should really go down to the grassroots. States who are not doing it, most states are in talent hunt. A good number of states anyway. So those who are not doing it should please commence.
Thank you so much. I don't know whether there was confusion or what with the committee recommendation, because according to our guest who is here with us, Professor Carl Adams, everyone is looking forward to the next 5, 10, 15 years that we should be able to have a turnover of technologies, innovators, inventors from Nigeria that can compete very favorably with their colleagues in other climes and cultures. So I don't know, there might have been small slides of what we were arguing to come up with this. So states that are not into full force of this in their primary and secondary schools, they should collaborate with the the Executive Order 005 to make sure that science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is being massively enforced to carry our children, the next generation that will compete with the way technology is advancing every day. Thank you. Yeah. There's even this 774, which FCT also won. Akwa Ibom and the last edition, Akwa Ibom and Ogun State, yes, they were tied in secondary school. You want to explain?
Yes, you have mentioned my office, so I need to speak. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm the National Coordinator of the Presidential Executive Order 5. So it won't be good for me to be sitting down here and you are discussing without my saying anything. I totally endorse that the Presidential Executive Order number 5 should participate in funding talent hunt in all the states and local governments in Nigeria, for as long as the fund is there. In the actual fact, it is a program of NRIC, National Council, for this meeting that we're having. And it may interest you that it is a major topic in the funding for the NRIC that is coming up. About 10% of that fund has been set aside for talent hunt. Not only for the states, federal, private companies, private institutions. So talent hunt is very important. What this memo is asking is that Presidential Executive Order should participate in the funding. Yes. In the states, yes. Presidential Executive Order 5 covers states and local governments. It's not just about federal. The Governors Forum are members of the council. You understand? The local government association are members of the council. So talent hunt is everybody's business. And it is something that we should encourage. That even when you are on WhatsApp, you see somebody that has developed something, you locate that person from wherever state or wherever organization the person is from and find out what the person is doing and see how to. So it won't be fair to throw this thing away. But what we should do is to say that all states, local governments, federal, all institutions, everybody should be engaged in talent hunt. And funding from wherever it is coming, whether from state or from local government, from private company, should be encouraged. And I'm saying categorically that once there is funding in Presidential Executive Order number 5, Presidential Executive Order number 5 will fund talent hunt in any part of the country, whether state, local government, or whatever. Thank you.
So then it's a welcome development, because if you leave it that way, what states are already doing, they may decide to slack and be waiting for the federal presence. So what we're trying to say in essence is every state, even before we engage in this young span, the rest of them, even before states come for checks, which is at the national level, they are already talent hunting themselves at state level. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that states should be encouraged, and those who are not doing it should begin to do it, see the importance. Leave the one that is happening at that level. If you tell all of us to wait for you to come and fund it, tomorrow I'll bring my request to, and I hope you will fund it at the federal level.
Good evening.
Please, let me give additional information regarding to the funding from federal government and NRIC, Research and Innovation Fund. It is competitive. It is not about going to National Assembly or going to the State Assembly for fund allocation. It is going to be for competitive funding. You will write proposal. It will be assessed by experts. And when it is approved, you sign an agreement for performance. So it's not going to be like a jamboree where you just come, you go collect money. No. What we are saying is that states should continue with what they are doing. Local governments should continue with what they are doing. And for federal funding, it is competitive funding. Just like you go to World Bank or anywhere. You write proposal, and if they approve, that's how it will be. Even with NRIC fund. It is not going to be a fund for sitting down for allocate. If somebody writes 10 proposals that are potent, he will get money. And the other person that cannot provide any proposal will be watching until you are able to provide this money. What we are looking for now is development, not just money sharing. Thank you.
Yes. Good evening, please. Please, may I ask the Chief Executive of the this order that how do we assess this fund? The states, how do you assess this fund? Please.
And two, before you answer, I just ask this one. Let me add to his question. Now there are some states that are already on this program. And it is very easy for them to access their fund from the state. Now by the time you go back to the state, that it is going to be the presidential that is going to fund this thing. It means even when the state that is already on the program, when they apply to carry this project, they have to wait for federal government to bring their own counterpart funding.
Okay.
And how did the state, the counterpart funding that is it coming to the ministry directly or is it going to the state account? So that it will not be an obstacle. When state want to carry that program, then they have to wait until your own fund comes before they will release fund for the activity to take place. So we want to know, how do you relate that fund between the ministry and the state?
Okay, as I have explained before, and I'm still saying, states should continue with what they are doing, independent of anybody, and assume that they are not getting money from anywhere, whether local government or state. I say talent hunt is everybody's business. Even in your family, there is talent hunt. You have to do talent hunt in your family also to succeed. And for STI, I'm saying the National Research and Innovation Council, which is the highest policy-making body of where we are now, the provision that they have for talent hunt is what I'm saying will be competitive. It is not about you waiting for allocation or somebody preparing to give you allocation. There is nothing like that. If there is anything you have seen that is of importance that you think can give benefit to Nigeria, you have to do a whole lot of proposal to explain how it will work and the benefit that it will give to the nation or to your state or anywhere you are talking of. And then it will be assessed by a body in the council that will look at it, body of professors, body of technocrats, body of all categories of people that are being set up. And if they find out that that talent is something that can be developed, they will agree on what terms that will be done. And there will be an agreement, signed agreement for that to move. It's not the usual allocation of money to states, allocation of money by National Assembly. So what your state will do depends on what you tell them when you live here. When you go there, you tell them to continue with what they are doing, and they are quite in order. And that federal government will be coming up not too long from now with a provision that can make it possible for a competitive request with respect to talent hunt that can be, granted. But it doesn't stop what they are doing. When that comes up, as soon as it is ready, everybody will be informed on the modalities, but which is not yet ready. And everything is still under discussion. That is what we are saying. We don't mean that you should go back and stop what you are doing. You have to continue with what you are doing, because what we are looking for is how to develop the nation. But not that somebody is somewhere trying to fund all the states. That, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I understand what you are saying. What you are saying is that this memo should be noted. Should be no.
So there's one money somewhere. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Not quite.
Technical committee recommendation, the memorandum was stepped down by technical committee due to the fact that the ministry is championing. And what we are saying is a beautiful memo that states should be encouraged even the more to continue. Leave the stepping down. If you step it down, all of us will go home and tell, and then our bosses will see this. And some bosses are already here, and they are seeing that there's a similar project. So when a desk officer is asking for something, they say, but there is a committee, a council somewhere. So allow states to be doing what they are doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so that is exactly what I have said here.
Expunge that last.
This talent hunt is everybody's business.
Thank you.
It's not just for the state.
Thank you.
And that it should be allowed to go on in all the states and local governments.
Executive, thank you. My in-law, you will be the last person to speak.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. In view of all what has been said, particularly by the second to the last person, that this is a very important initiative, and that this clause of the technical committee's position, we observe, or based on your intervention also, that it must have been confusion somewhere. So we just step it down or discard this statement and now go forward to first adopt this prayer, and secondly to add another prayer. That the first prayer, council is therefore invited to, number one, intervene through presidential executive order to the end. Then number two, direct state and local government areas to initiate or sustain talent hunt and training programs at subnational levels. I think when we do this, we have solved the problem. So thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much. That's why you are my in-law. Thank you. So states that are not in it should go back and mobilize. You look for money for it. It is when you are at critical stage that you now look for intervention from the federal. Please, we'll edit this memorandum and make it part of this 22nd edition. So it is noted and is also approved in principle. Thank you. Page 60. This is from Bayelsa State of Communication, Science and Technology. It is an action memorandum. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to consider and approve that the establishment of appropriate 5.41.3 metric ton silos in Bayelsa State to curb post-harvest losses of agriculture. 2. Carry out research and development to develop the appropriate silos for storage and preservation of local agricultural produce such as cassava, banana, etc. in Bayelsa through collaboration between the Ministry of Communication, Science and Technology and the Ministry. Approved. This one. This memorandum is also from Ministry of Communication, Science and Technology, Bayelsa State. It is also an action memorandum. Council is hereby prayed to consider and approve that research institutions stroke agencies of the ministry develop Aivaria gaboensis plant material, commonly known as ogbono, for flood-ravaged states like Bayelsa, Delta, Rivers, amongst others. The ministry and its relevant agencies should build capacity of scientists in Bayelsa and other affected states in Nigeria. Approved. Thank you. Page 62, memorandum number 62. This memorandum is also from Ministry of Communication, Science and Technology, Bayelsa State. It's an action memorandum. Council is prayed to approve capacity building of youth in solar PVC power in Bayelsa State for job and wealth creation. Approved. Page 63. This memorandum is from Delta State Ministry of Science and Technology. It is a memorandum for information. Council is hereby prayed to note the activities engaged so far, as well as other stipulated events to take place in December. This is a little bit overtaken by events because this edition was supposed to hold last year. Encourage and organize international trade missions to develop nations, to expose our researchers and innovators to modern trends and global practices. Noted. Thank you. Page 64, memorandum number 64. This memorandum is from Association of Nigerian Inventors. And Council is hereby prayed to it's an action memorandum asking for advocacy, legislation, deliberate action to create awareness of National Research Innovation Fund, speedy establishment and approval of National Research Innovation Fund, enable timeous approval of budget and disbursement in liaison with National Assembly and Budget Office to speed up our research and development effort. Encourage and organize international missions to develop nations to expose our researchers and innovators to modern trends and global best practice. This memorandum was also stepped down by the technical committee. So, still step down? Oh, thank you. Memorandum number 65, page 65. I will still read it. This memorandum is from the Association of Nigerian Inventors and its action. Prayers, the advocacy and deliberate action to create regulatory body, legislation, establishment and approval of body to be named Council for Regulation of Innovative and Inventive Activities for Commercialization as regulatory body to monitor research and development practices for commercialization, timely approval of budget and disbursement in liaison with National Assembly and Budget Office to speed up research and development effort. This memorandum was also stepped down. Is it still stepped down? Thank you. We go to page 66. This memorandum is also from Association of Nigerian Inventors, Action. Their prayer was that government through ministry should encourage and kickstart the project through the association in view of its significance to innovative and competitive index of Nigeria, that the association should be charged with creating awareness and be key driver for the ministry to attract potential partners and investors towards establishment of national science and technology parks in every geopolitical zone in line with the national policy document. It was also stepped down. No, housing was around now. No, housing and urban development was around. No. They made mistake here. Housing was around. She's still there. She's still there. And she's still there. Secretariat, you are creating your blunders here. Amongst all the ministries, departments, and agencies, Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, she's still here with us, and she has been here since Monday, and you are putting here that is absent. This memorandum is from the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development, and it's information and action, and she's still here with us since Monday, and the prayer was the importance on provision of investment for processing of hitherto unexploited stroke underexploited available raw materials in every state for use as feedstock in manufacturing hubs. The creation of innovation, they made mistake. This wasn't what she presented. Federal Minister of... she has been here. This is not what she presented. It's my secretariat. She was here.
Okay, our prayers were, number one, the importance of the provision of investment framework for the processing of hitherto underexploited available materials in every state for the use as feedback in the manufacturing hub. What we are trying to say is that there will be manufacturing hub in each of the geopolitical zones for cement, aluminium frames, and paint, anything associated with building manufacturing. So we have raw materials in each of the zones. We are informing the council that we are going to use the raw materials in those zones for the manufacturing of building materials. is for the information of the council. Ma.
Thank you. So it's noted, because she has been with us since Monday. And the second one is on page 68, which is also
an information / action.
Yes.
It's more of information.
Yes.
We are informing the council that we are approving the establishment of a national research and innovation fund. 2, we are creation of built environment innovation hubs. We are creating hubs all around the 6 geopolitical zone. We are encouraging the promotion of the public-private partnership in research and innovation. Then, encourage the adoption of policies for commercialization.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My observation is that my secretariat have overthrown their bullets to put that you were absent.
I wasn't.
Then you can see what they've given you there now.
I'm here.
Technical committee recommendation, absent.
No, this thing. No, this was the inaugural book given to me. I wasn't absent.
No, she has been here. She presented. Nobody should.
I don't have the report, else I would have raised it. No.
She presented. She was here amongst all the MDAs in the federal civil service. She's the only one who was here. It's my secretariat.
I'm here.
And because she's not a commissioner, so they didn't give her this booklet. She was here. So whether it's noted for noting and for approval, approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Page 69. Page 69 is based on the just concluded West African sub-region ECOWAS forum that held from 4th to 9th of May, which I invited the expert from the ministry to intimate us on the recommendations that were made in Cotonou, Republic of Benin, with the theme African Youth Innovation Entrepreneurship for a Sustainable Future. So Council is hereby requested to note/approve the immediate implementation of the recommendations arising from FARI 2025 event at national and subnational levels, dissemination of all recommendations across relevant ministries, departments, and agencies, and collaboration with the ECOWAS Commission in areas identified above to be midwifed by the ministry. Noted and approved. Thank you. Page 70. This is from National Agency for Science, Engineering and Infrastructure. NASRDA is both action and information. Council is hereby requested to approve that NASRDA should explore biotechnology for bulk production of alpha amylases, and NASRDA should seek support on research into large-scale production of microbial keratinase enzymes. Noted. Approved. Thank you. Page 71. Memorandum number 71. From National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, NESINI. Information. Council is hereby requested to note that NESINI has capacity to produce and supply science kits and can partner with the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Science, Technology, and Innovation to promote science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in Nigeria. Noted? Thank you. Page 72, memorandum number 72 is also from NESINI. It's both action and information. Council is hereby requested to note and support the sale of power stove across Nigeria. Noted, approved, thank you. Page 73, also from the same agency. This is for information. Council is hereby requested to note the range of digital products, including tablets, laptops, smartphones, and other mobile smart devices, and the need for their promotion. Noted. Thank you. Page 74. This is also from the same agency. It's for action and information. Council is hereby prayed to note and approve that the federal government through NESINI should collaborate with state governments for acquisition and deployment of solar-powered irrigation systems across the country to drive agricultural growth and national food sufficiency. The commercialization of solar irrigation pump across the country. Thank you. One of our delegates had already mentioned this, so this is also in line with the drip irrigation. Is it noted? Is it approved?
Yeah, approved.
Thank you so much.
Madam.
Page 75.
Yeah, Madam, well done, ma. Remember yesterday and day before yesterday when we were discussing the NASENI, a lot of their proposals, I think there were 20 of them. I think we already gave them automatic approval and notification to. So I don't know if going through the entire 20 will still do us justice. I'm just trying to say, because we discussed a lot of this when on Monday and Tuesday when we're having the first two sessions.
Commissioners were not here.
Okay.
We are informing the commissioners.
Okay.
This is council, the summit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but they have to be informed. No, he talks too much. He talks Thank you, my in-law. Page 75. This is also from NESINI, and it is action and information. They are requesting that we should note and approve that the project contributes to agriculture, food security with huge global market dynamics, whilst considering various environmental impacts and innovations and bolstering rural economies. The project requires brand awareness to a large audience, and thus information needs to be communicated effectively. Noted. Approved. Thank you. This is also, no, this is from NASENI with Electronics Development Institute in Awka, Anambra State. They are requesting that NOTAP should assist in patenting, in issuing patents of this device, seek support for mass production of this product, and should seek research grants for the development of improved version. Noted, approved, thank you. Page 77, memorandum number 77. It's also from NASENI with the Institution of Hydraulic Equipment Development Institute in Kano. Prayers, the need to support the institute in her research and encourage the seeding of skills and technologies involved in small and medium enterprises. Noted, approved, thank you. Page 78. This is also from their institute located in Akure, Engineering Materials Development Institute, Akure. Prayers. Council is also information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note and approve collaboration of relevant stakeholders with the Engineering Materials Development Institute for the supply of 100 kilograms of rotary furnace for the establishment of mini foundries in all local government areas of Nigeria, and encourage cooperative society to key into the technology that enhances sustainable food value chain. Agreed, noted, approved, thank you, don't worry. This is also from their institute, National Engineering Design Development Institute, NEWI. It is for information. Council is requested, my people, they put information, put approve. Council is hereby requested to note that the federal and state government bodies should collaborate with the school and NASENI for mass production of rice, the stoner. Collaborating with NASENI and the small and medium enterprises to build capacity in the fabrication of the stoner. This secretariat, you are putting hereby pray to approve, and you put only information. So this is considered in principle. Is it noted? Approved? Please, Secretariat, you will edit your memo properly. Thank you. This is also from NASENI with their Institute in Okene, Power Equipment and Electrical Machinery Development Institute, Okene. It's for information and action. Council is hereby considered to note and approve the mass production of this improved liquefied petroleum gas leakage detector. This is for noting and approval. However, after editing of the memo by the Secretariat, thank you. Page 81. This is also from the same institute in Okene, Kogi State. It's for information and action.
Council is hereby prayed to approve, encourage the federal and state government and small and medium enterprises to take advantage of available transformer trainer system technology in Okene and mass production of the transformer system and collaborating with relevant stakeholders. Noted, approved, thank you. Page 82, memorandum number 82 from the same institute in Okene. Council is hereby requested to note stroke approve the mass production of solar photovoltaic training device. Noted, approve, thank you. Page 83 from the same institute in Okene, memorandum, information and action, prayers. Council is hereby prayed to note stroke approve egg hatching incubator technology in the institute and mass production of hybrid powered automated egg hatching incubator. Noted, approve, thank you. We move to page 84 from which place it? But they didn't put the location of the school. They just put prototype. This is from one of the institutes, Ilesha, okay, Ogun State, Abi Osun State. This is from Nesini Institute in Osun State. It's action and information also. Council is prayed to note stroke approve the necessity of supporting local mechanics with tools tailored to their skills level to improve vehicle repair and maintenance in Nigeria. Approve government and private sector collaboration to ensure mass production of these diagnostic tools for nationwide use, and note the need for support to be made available to Prototype Engineering Development Institute, Ilesha, for research and development of diagnostic tools. Noted, approved, thank you. We move to page 85, please. This is from one of their institutes in Jalingo, Taraba State. Council is also information and action memorandum. Council is hereby prayed to inform stroke approve the collaboration between the institute in Jalingo and Northeastern State Government and any other interested stakeholder to purchase and deploy multi-grain threshers to improve agricultural efficiency, the support of sale of the Institute multi-grain threshers to other interested states and agricultural stakeholders nationwide. Noted, approve, thank you. Move over to page 86, please. This is from the same institute in Jalingo. Prayer is also information and action memorandum. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to inform and approve that engagement with industries to adopt automation technologies, fostering economic growth and enhancing productivity in industrial sectors. Approve partnership with the institute and academic institutions to provide certified process automation training based on Festo brand building, local capacity for industrial modernization.
Noted. Approve. Thank you. Move over to page 87, memorandum number 87 from Solid Minerals Machine and Equipment Development Institute, NASRDA. It is information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note stroke approve that the federal government should facilitate the provision of additional workshop, laboratories, machineries, equipment, and other needed infrastructures to fast-track the development of mining and mineral processing industries for the benefit of the country for economic diversification. The state and local government, as well as other stakeholders, to collaborate with the Agency for Skill Acquisition, training programs in mineral processing, and the Ministry of Solid Minerals and Steel. Ministry of Solid Minerals now still is on its own. Government agencies and other private companies with similar mandates to collaborate with NESINI for effective development of solid minerals sector. Noted. Approved. Thank you. We move to page 88, memorandum number 88, which is on climate smart agriculture from agricultural machinery equipment development. Is also for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to note, stroke approve, the encouragement of more agricultural entrepreneurs to adopt it, considering its advantages over practice of open field cultivation. Support NESINI in domesticating this novel practice in our local communities in view of its capital intensiveness. More public enlightenment on its application. Noted. Approved. Thank you. We'll move to page 89, please. This memorandum is from the Federal Capital Territory, our landlady. It is for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to approve the use of the product by students and Nigerian citizenry for the actualization of its objective, creates linkages between Federal Capital Territory and relevant departments and agencies of ministries such as NOTAP, NESINI, MBTI, SHESCO, in patenting, analysis, development, and commercialization of these findings. Is it noted? Approved? Thank you. Page 90, also from Federal Capital Territory, is action. Council is hereby invited to note that the development of prototype of mixed cottage farming sites in our family stands as a model for national adoption. The need inculcates the skills of sustainable farming in our teeming youth from families. The family health, wealth, and well-being through a robust advocacy will be enhanced with cottage farming. The better ecosystem through a systematic environmental friendly and climate change mitigation activities this cottage farming produces. Approve the mandatory adoption of cottage farming activities and provisions in our smart cities from the designing
to the use of SEN. This is for action. Is it approved? Thank you. This memorandum is also from the Federal Capital Territory Administration. It is an action memorandum. Council is requested to note that the innovative approach and potential benefit of hydrogen kitchen project, and to approve and recommend actions for further development and implementation of this sustainable cooking solution. Approved? Thank you. We move to page 92, please. The source is also Federal Capital Territory Department of Science, Technology and Innovation. It is an information memorandum. Prayers. Council is hereby prayed to note that the policy and strategy will ensure the adequate utilization of climate innovation technologies, particularly within the circular economy, to benefit rural areas through sustainable practices, green energy solutions such as solar power, wind energy, and hydropower. Note that expanding research and development in circular economy practices will accelerate the commercialization of climate innovation, creating opportunities for economic growth and sustainable development across all regions of the country. Noted? Thank you. We move to the last but not the least, memorandum from the Federal Capital. It is for information and action. Council is hereby prayed to approve the need to approve continued support of this project, ensuring their sustainability and expansion. Approved? Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate everyone this evening for the keen interest that you have shown for this council. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, the Permanent Secretary. We're almost there. I'm not there yet. Let's go to the next item that will take us to where we'll be planning to close, which is the communique. So, Secretariat, are you ready? Is the communique ready now? And then we'll sit back to decide on the states to host the 23rd edition of the NCIST meeting. So, page 9.
Okay, my own has different page. Let me go and bring my own one. My own, there is the old one. An aerobic digester. I noted it.
What page?
21.
Page 21.
Yes, and the one on
Okay, so has it been effective?
Yes, we have repeated. Then
Okay. Okay, please, page 21 should be projected. 21, 22, and 23, and 24. Okay, 21, 22, and 23. So please flash these 3 pages. 21, page 21, and page 23. Let's see if the corrections have been effected. Pages 21 and 23, please.